Let us now study the relationship between TR, MR, and AR when the prices are falling. So, again, we have made a schedule where the units sold are increasing from 1, 2, 3, and so on, and the prices are now falling starting from 5, decreasing to 4, then 3, 2, and 1. Likewise, we calculated TR, AR, MR for the constant prices. Similarly, we're going to find out the total revenue when prices are falling. So, price into units sold is equal to total revenue. We get the schedule of TR as 5, 8, 9, 8, and 5. Calculating average revenue by dividing total revenue with the units sold, we get 5 divided by 1, 5. 8 divided by 2, 4. 9 divided by 3, 3. 8 divided by 4, 2. And 5 divided by 5, 1. MR has been calculated as addition to total revenue. So for the first unit, TR is equal to MR, which is 5. For the second unit, the addition to total revenue is 3. The TR has increased from 5 to 8. So the marginal revenue is 3. Then TR has increased from 8 to 9. So the marginal revenue is 1. TR has reached its maximum point and now it has started declining. So the marginal revenue is 8 minus 9, which is minus 1. And then 5 minus 8, which is minus 3. Let's look at the TR curve now. As you can see, students, the TR curve is increasing till the third unit and then it has started falling down. Let's look at the rate at which TR is increasing. TR is increasing first by 3, then it is increasing by 1, which is your MR. So as MR is falling, that means change in total revenue is falling. That means TR is increasing but at a diminishing rate. At point M, TR reaches its maximum point, and as we increase the quantity of units sold, the TR curve starts falling down. So the TR curve has inverse U shape, pointing out to the fact that TR increases at a diminishing rate, becomes constant, and then it starts falling down. Let's look at the AR and the MR values. Both AR and MR are falling, as you can see. However, the rate of fall of MR is more than the rate of fall in AR. MR is decreasing from 5 to 3 to 1 to becoming negative. However, AR is decreasing gradually and it has not become negative, neither 0. So when we plot the MR and AR curves on the axis, we start from a point on the x-axis and move downwards to forming MR. Similarly, when we form the AR curve also slopes downwards, but the difference between these two curves is that MR curve is steeper than the AR curve. This is because the rate of fall in MR is more than the rate of fall in AR. You can also see that MR curve is positive till this point. At this point, it has touched the x-axis and then it has become negative. But look at AR curve will never touch the x-axis, students, because TR can never be 0. Notice that the point which is the maximum of TR is the same point at which MR is becoming 0. So as you can see in the schedule also, around this third and the between this third and the fourth unit, where TR is maximum, the MR turns from positive to negative. So this is the point where TR is maximum and at the same point MR is 0. This is the relationship between TR, MR, and AR when prices are falling. That TR is inverse U shape, MR and AR are downward sloping, but the rate of change in MR is more than the rate of change in AR. Also, the point where MR reaches 0 is the point where TR reaches its maximum.